Anybody out there?
And now, live from Manchester,
Hello to you all from the north.
Right, all right, you.
Hiya.
Are you feeling better?
Not bad.
Good, okay. Also, Jim White is with us. All right, Jim?
Evening.
And Monkey Boy Mark Lamar is back in his Intoxicated Man t-shirt.
Have you played a song called By the Blocked recently?
The Blocked?
Yeah.
Not that I recall, no.
Oh, okay. Because I got a letter addressed to me, which I'm sure must have been addressed to you. It says, please play that song By the Blocked, which you played on your show last week. Can you dedicate it to Rachel and Toby? That's from Dave.
No, I don't think we did.
No, we
I don't think we did, yeah, right.
Cobblers
I've got a show on a Thursday.
So then, where have you been up to, Grumpy One? Because, of course...
I'm not grumpy.
No, but everybody, since you've been doing Shooting Stars with Vic and Bob, everybody thinks you are the most miserable man in the world. I keep telling them that you're a cheery, happy-go-lucky little soul.
It's weird that you should mention that, because after the first show, people say that to me, and then after the second show, someone said, oh, my kids worked it out, they're 8 and 10, they said, that's what you're doing, you're being grumpy. You see, people think that, obviously I am really grumpy, but it's acting, you see a lot of it on television, and you should look out for it from now on.
Really? Yes.
So if you say like Robbie Coltrane, he's not always solving murders, he just plays like it's a...
No. But you're always a lippy get, aren't you? As this is proving as well. So it's actually method acting taken to the nth degree, really, in some ways, isn't it? Anyway, Mark,
that's best I could do there.
What have you been doing?
I've been, as you know, I've been in the States. I went on holiday, a sort of record buying
to
trip.
Seattle, didn't you?
I went to Seattle and I drove to LA, so I did like virtually the whole west coast of America.
Right.
And I've always really loved American television because there's all that choice of like, you know, there's 50 channels with nothing on whatsoever. And I've finally gotten over my sort of obsession with it now because I had 3 weeks of just watching really bad television. And I made some notes of just a couple of my favourite things that were said on bad television. I don't know if you saw this story. It was one that I saw on the news over there, and they grafted an ear onto a mouse. Did you see that?
Oh yes, I did see this.
A very strange thing to do. I don't know why they did it, but
not even on the side of its head. It was like on its arse or something.
Back.
Man, I suppose it wouldn't fit. Anyway, go on.
But on this particular news program where they showed it in the States, after they'd shown the little piece, the newsreader said, "Wow, that science is some amazing stuff." And I just thought,
that's a good link. You didn't see the guy who had the mouse grafted on his ear, though. Crazy.
Wow.
Bonkers.
That science is some amazing stuff.
It is.
And one of my favourites was they did sort of a blind date type thing on some daytime show. And you know when they say, what if I were a meal, or if you were a meal, what would you want to be? Yeah. You know, and they always say something like, I'd be a curry because I'd burn up your ass or something like that.
They don't say that.
That sort of, you know, they make these these sort of entendres. I don't know, they're not even double entendres, they're just straight single I would shag you straight away. That's what they should say.
If you were a curry.
But anyway, if you were a curry, I would give you a right
have my knackers in there, no danger.
All right.
This woman, she just said, a lobster. And that's all she said. She didn't give any explanation. She just said, if you were a meal, what would you be? A lobster. Okay, next one. And that was it. That was all she did. And I was, you know,
better than being a crab, I guess.
Possibly. Better than being a mouse with, an ear on your back. Wow. That's
crazy stuff.
Some amazing stuff.
And that's not strictly speaking a meal, is it?
And also,
a mouse with an ear on its back.
It's not strictly a meal.
No. So what meal would you be?
Unless you're a bird of prey, of course.
Well, yes. Okay. And how many
nice one, our kid.
And how many bird of preys appear on blind dates so far?
I think I sorted you out there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
You side with me, you.
Oh, sorry, our kid. Oi, Monkey Boy, leave it out.
Wow, those lard links are some amazing stuff. And there's another one, just, I like the way that they treat the news very sort of, they got a laissez-faire attitude towards it. They just sort of go, oh, there's the news, want to be a lot. And at the end of one of these news shows, it was like a local news, I was in this town, I can't remember what it was called, somewhere outside San Francisco. And the thing that I didn't like about this town...
narrows it down, doesn't it?
No, well, I can't remember what it was called. What do you want me to say?
Well, why say it was somewhere outside San Francisco then? I mean, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Somewhere quite close.
So it was in America, but not San Francisco?
Yeah.
Right.
It was outside San Francisco. And the worst thing about this town, it was quite a poxy little town anyway, but Jackie Brambles did the breakfast show on the radio there, which sort of made me want to leave immediately.
Yeah.
Who's he?
Wow, that lard is... Anyway, there was a very beautiful crescent moon the night before in this town. I remember noticing it and thinking, and they said, well, we're going to give you all the news on that crescent moon later on, like it didn't happen ever before. So then they showed this picture of the crescent moon. They said, look, there's last night's crescent moon. And then the newsreader went, that's really cool. And that was the end of the news. That was the end of his news there. So anyway, there's just a few things I thought I'd
inspired
mention.
stuff. Right, okay then. Mark is with us throughout the evening.
I'll tell you
possibly,
why. I'll tell you why they do that. Because that's an American would go, yeah, no, he's right there. That is very interesting. Because I was getting some petrol. They call it gashing. And they have a lot of different words for different things. And I was getting some, and obviously my accent gave me away a bit. And the bloke said, "Where are you from?" And I said, "London." He went, "Ah, London." And then he paused for like about half a minute. And he went, "Home of Eric Clapton, amongst many others."
What a pearl.
You can't argue with that.
Well, sure, we'll try. Right, okay, Jim White is with us tonight as well. We've heard what Mark's been doing on his holidays. What have you been up to, Jim?
Jim, remember that challenge? You got to remember the challenge that Mark set us before the show of trying to get Bird of Prey into a sentence. You've got to remember that now. Remember that and try and take it away there.
Okay, Bird of Prey.
There you
Does
go.
that count?
It's not a sentence, is it?
Oh, right, okay. Well, it's not as exotic, but as spotting birds of prey in America.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hit me.
I've been interviewing a big man from your youth.
Show this. Pardon?
I've been interviewing a big man from all of our youth, actually, a man who introduced the term Sports Special 2.
Right.
Cliff diving from Acapulco, pro celebrity log rolling, Dickie Davis.
All right, what does he do these days?
Well, he's doing some stuff for Sky Television, but he told me something I hadn't realised before, that he was always known as Richard Davis.
Yeah.
And it was Jimmy Hill who decided to call him Dickie.
Was it?
Thus providing Chris Tarrant with his most embarrassing moment in broadcasting. When he was doing He was doing a morning show and he had some quiz and the answer was Murray Walker. And he had this woman on the phone line and he said, he does a lot of stuff on the telly, sport, that kind of stuff. She said, no, I can't get it. He kept on giving her clues and eventually said, his first name, you suck it. So she goes, "Oh, Dickie Davis." And if it hadn't been for Jimmy Hill, that gag would never have been possible.
So Jimmy Hill has made some contribution to the national culture then.
He abandoned, he forced the abandonment of the maximum wage and he invented the name Dickie Davis.
And he was once semi-devoured by a couple of birds of prey, I believe. But that was only during the time when...
Allegedly.
When he had that beard, before he grew that beard because somebody had put an ear on his chin. And
one day that beard was mistaken for a mouse by a bird of prey.
It was, yeah.
Allegedly.
It was.
So is it my turn again now?
Yeah, go on. We've like birds of prey.
Frere Jacques.
That
Bird of prey. I had to put it in somewhere.
Cobblers.
All right, yeah. So, what's he like, old Dick? Has he still got the Malon streak there?
No, he hasn't. The old
nasty
badger
streak.
stripe. The old badger stripe. No, it's gone right round his head. Completely white it is now.
Or he could have got bald the rest of it and just been left with it, like a Phil Collins.
Like Tintin.
No, what he should do now is put a black stripe down the middle, shouldn't he? That's what he should do.
Oh, yeah, so it's all in negative.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, like you do. Right, so what else are you going to be talking about later on, Jim? What else have you got for us?
Well, it's been a bad week to be in journ basically.
Right.
It's been a bad week in radio as well.
Yeah,
it's getting worse.
Our editor resigned.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another editor under pressure at another newspaper.
Why did he resign? See, journalist hasn't given us the full story there. He just resigned.
I can't reveal my sources.
Right.
Well, he was discovered to have an ear attached to his back.
You can reveal your sources. You work for him. He's obviously the source, isn't he? The editor.
Wait, he hasn't actually disclosed to me where he resigned.
All right. So we'll get to all these.
And also, and a whole paper's resigned. As you know, Today newspaper shut down today, brutally.
Right, okay, so Jim White on the press and Mark Lamarr with his entertaining Birds of Prey spot. It is a radio fastest growing cult.
Behave yourself.
Right, you shut up now.
You shut it.
Right, shut up now, because we're going to play a record. Shut up.
Where's that bird of prey?
Shut up.
Mark Radcliffe, missing you already.